Hello everyone, it's very happy to be here. Can everyone hear my voice here?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Can you hear me? Yes, you can.
Okay,
Yes,
cool. Okay, so let's start it. So hello everyone, I'm Cheryl. It's very exciting to host the crypto market insight session with our guest today. And we're very happy to have with us our guests who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. So as a host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a very thought-provoking conversation that promise to be both informative and engaging. So whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and the hotspots. And the live session is broadcasting on CoinW Live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. Welcome all to watch, and please feel free to leave your opinions or questions about market, coins, etc. in the comments. And our guests and also me will definitely pick up some to answer it. So let's go on. Welcome Anya, Dylan, Jay, and for first Heaven. This is our new guest here. Welcome to our live session. We're very happy to have you here with us today again. So in this part, which is the market review and winner loser coins of this week, you can freely talk and share what you want to share to our audiences here, and also feel free to share your screen here. So who wanna be the first one to share in this week?
I'll go.
Okay, cool. Hi, Dylan.
Yeah, sorry, Jay. I know you normally go first, but
No, it's okay. It's okay. You go first. It's okay.
yeah, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, how's it, guys? So for Bitcoin, I'll start with Bitcoin, and then I'll go to Ethereum, and then a couple other coins that I'm looking at. But right now, I just marked like the key levels on like the 1 hour time frame for this session. So personally, for Bitcoin, it's kind of just been consolidating throughout today, and there hasn't been much happening. It's literally just been trading between 70,300 and 69,200. So there's a couple setups that I'm looking at for Bitcoin for the short time frame. I'll be waiting for Bitcoin to close below 69,300. Then I'll be looking for a short back down to like 67,600. And if price breaks above this level at 70,400, I'll be looking for longs back up to like 71K, 71,500, and then possibly all-time high. But personally, I do think that we might come down for today because the market's looking a little bit bearish for like the altcoins and Ethereum. So I do want to show you guys something quickly on this chart here for Bitcoin. I was looking at this. I mean, it's not to be exact, but I was looking at like previous cycles and the previous tops and all that. But essentially, when we see in a bull market, when we see a 20% dump and then we retest like all-time high, we normally see like a 30 to 50% dump after that. That was 2021. And then looking at what's happening now is we could potentially see more downside because we just retested. We basically just retested all-time high again. But we could potentially retest again. But I'm more on the bearish side of things, to be honest. I do think that there is potential for a more downside because the thing is, if you look at the fear and greed index right now, we're sitting at like 76, which is like really greedy. So my motto for spots is obviously you want to buy when we're in the fear, so like below 50, and you want to be selling when we're above 50. So because we at around about 76, I do think that there is more downside. Obviously, there is the ECF approval, and it has like a 70 to 75% chance of getting approved. But I personally, I don't think that it will get approved. But obviously, it's there's possibility that it might. But I do think that there is more downside. We might come back up to retest like 73K, or even take out all of these these shorts at around about there's over like a couple billion shorts at 74K, so we could potentially come there and then come back down. So I do think that there is more downside for Bitcoin, but essentially right now, what I'm looking at is these are the key levels for Bitcoin, and I'll be looking at a potential short for Bitcoin if price closes below 69,300. And then for Ethereum, I actually am in a short. I took a short earlier today from around about this level, like 3,737. There is a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern over here, and it did actually close below this 3,700 level. Okay, so personally, this could potentially come down, but obviously, right now we have to wait for Bitcoin to break these lows. But yeah, if Ethereum breaks like 3,600, then we can potentially come back down to this previous resistance at 3,300. So I think we kind of have topped out a little bit. We will eventually fill this imbalance eventually. This is basically it's just a retest of the previous resistance anyway. So potentially more downside. Obviously tomorrow there could be a change if the ETF does get approved. We could potentially see Ethereum back at 4K, which is that previous high. But there's this whole imbalance, this candle. When we see like a massive candle like this, we normally see price come down and fill it. So yeah, potentially come back down to 3,300 for Ethereum, but we'll see what happens for that. And then a couple coins that I'm looking at is, so I want to speak about Filecoin. If you look at Filecoin, let's have a look at Filecoin on the weekly time frame. The reason why I chose Filecoin for this week is because if you look at the chart, potentially, you can literally look for around about a 4,000% gain if you had to buy at the current price. Obviously, not sure if it's going to carry on for the bull market because there's obviously a lot more real world assets and AI coins coming out now that have more potential. But I do think that Filecoin is one of the sleeping giants that could potentially do really, really well. So right now, obviously on the weekly time frame, it's still 4 more days until this candle closes. So if it closes like this, we could potentially see price come back up to these highs at like 10, which is around about like 80% from the current level. But right now, personally, we're probably going to see a retest of this previous trend line over here, which could potentially come back down to like 5.8. And then I'll be looking, if we can close respecting this level, then we're probably going to see price come up, back up to these highs. So Filecoin looks really good for the spots. Gala been doing quite well. If you look at Gala, I'll show you. This is pretty much, Gala is quite an easy play. You can see whenever price taps into this box over here around about 0.039, we normally see a bounce. Okay, so every single time we tap into this zone, price bounces, and we normally see it come back up to this level at like 0.058. So essentially, this would be from the current price for Gala, it would be around about a 30% gain. And I do think that Gala has a lot more upside, obviously, in the bull run as well. It has, if you look at this, look at the price from where it is now to where potentially it could be. So Gala is also one of those coins that looks really, really good right now, even at the current price. If you want to accumulate at these levels, do you think Gala will do really, really well? And what other coins? Obviously, Pepe right now coming down a little bit, but it's every single day it's kind of just making, or every week is making all-time highs. But if you want to look to accumulate Pepe, I want to see how it reacts at this level here. So this is your previous resistance. We're probably going to see it back down to the zone today. It's looking really, really weak right now. So maybe another 8% down for Pepe. If price can hold this level, then I'll be looking to take a long at that zone. But yeah, overall market, it's still looking bullish, but there's a few altcoins that I'm looking at for potential downside. But yeah, that's my analysis for now.
Okay, all right, awesome. That's very great. Thanks so much, Dylan. Thank you for your sharing. Jay, would you like to share next?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. By the way, I love your quote, Dylan. You have such nice quote. Discipline, patient, and fearless. Nice. I'm quite agree with you. I'm a little bit bearish because like tomorrow we have this thing called full moon. So on 23rd of May we got full moon, and full moon is it's like a reversal to the maybe upside or to downside. But right now, since we are heading to the downside, so I'm expecting we are having a reversal to the upside. But the problem is how deep. That's the problem, how deep. And last week, BTC is like the CPI is the turning point of this pump, because like I think last week I show you like a double BTC entry from here, and then like we went to the jackpot, and right now on the small on a 1 hour and 15 minute we have a double bot. So for me, I'm gonna short if we can break this low, which is previous day low. If we can break this, okay, I'm gonna short. But if we can break this side, so around this area, I'm gonna long. 70K 400, I'm gonna long. So because like right now it's kind of tricky, because like this yellow line, the middle one, this is like a Asia middle price. So as long we are above or below, so if above mean we are bullish, if below mean we bearish. But right now we are still above, so this is like no trade zone for me for BTC. But after all, on the higher time frame, on the 4 hours, I still need one more push from BTC, because like from my strategy level 3 level rise and drop, we just have a two level rise, because like W first rise, second, and we're supposed to have a third. Sorry, my alarms. So we're supposed to have a third rise, which is maybe we hit around the all-time high or maybe more, but one more. But after this, I'm gonna wait and see if we can hold the all-time high area, which is around 73K. I'm gonna be bullish. But if we cannot hold, I'm gonna be bearish. But after all, I'm not gonna be like a degen like used to, because like right now I smell a little bit of a bull trap right now on BTC or even on ETH. And as Dylan mentioned, if we can get approved, so that's mean buy the rumor, sell the news. So I'm expect if we get approved, and I believe we can get rejection right away, because like if we see in here on ETH, same like BTC, W, and then like first, second, and I need one more. So if you guys see in here, there is a liquidity around 4,100 and 4K 40. So we got liquidity around this area. So that's why like maybe we hit this area and we reject it right away if we can. So that's why like I'm not closing my ETH position yet, or even like layer 2. So, and Gala is looking nice after the hack. I'm agree with Dylan. Like I also took some Gala today. Just where's my Gala? Okay, I took some Gala because like you see this liquid grab. So we call it like swing fail pattern, or we can call it liquid grab. This is so deep because like the news about the hack of Gala, like I don't know, 20 million or something ish. But right now my target, I think is first is going to be like this area of interest around this area 672, and then like max maybe around this resistance. That's it. Because like on the small time frame, Gala just like not even level 1. Not even level 1. So I suspect Gala still have like 1, 2, 3 rise, and say So I still have a lot of position in here. Like you see, I got render, I got flocky, I got rune, I got ton, but I still expect we got another rise, and I think on that rise I'm gonna enter say, because say if you get seen here on 4 hour, you just have a first rise, and then like I'm expect still got like second and third. So say I'm limit around this area 54 cents, and I got this year around 52 cents. So okay, I'm gonna tell you guys something. If we break this higher low on say, this is change of trend. I mean, like the bullish is gone. So as long this higher low around 51 cents hold, so say still good. But right now I'm expecting like there is like a pullback, because like BTC still need a local bottom for the full moon to perform. So the local bottom, I think, if BTC capitulate around here, so maybe this can be a local bottom. But if we break the small time frame like around 69K 100, so if we break, so I think we can get a deeper price, and I think alt can be pulled back a lot. So right now I got Link also. Link, this is my buy zone on Link chain Link, because you see Link, this area around 15 and 14, so this is the buy zone for Link. But as long Link hold, Link still bullish. But if this, if Link close below here, I mean like the candle close below here, so this pattern is gone, because like we have a first, second, third wave, so the fourth cannot be below here. So just around here, maybe like 15,400 until 15,200. So it's a good time for Link, and we can expect another rise from Link. So until that done, so if from here I'm expecting gonna hit $20. That's it, just $20. So I don't have much this week. All still my position from last week, like Flocky, and because like I'm waiting for tomorrow. If we can get local bottom tomorrow, I'm gonna deploy like crazy tomorrow. So I don't have anything right now. Just say and links for you guys, and BTC. So BTC, no trade zone for me. That's it. Thanks, guys.
Okay, very well. Thanks very much, Jay. I like to ask you some question, but actually that's our discussion part. We have that question as well, because the ETF thing is really really hot this weeks, and also because we can all see the Ethereum ETH has bullish really insane the day before yesterday. I remember, because the SEC decision just have some announcement and some infos and make the bullish again. So how do you think whether the ETF about ETH will approve or not? What do you
Yeah,
think?
like I think we talked about this 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, right? About the
Yeah.
ETF, ETF approval. And I think I talked about like maybe we can get approved or maybe not, but right now we saw yesterday there is a God candle on it, and those God candle is the volume is a whole Solana market cap. You can check on CoinGlass. So those God candle is one Solana market cap. So that's why like, oh my god, maybe the price is priced in, and when they're gonna approve, there's another like God candle, and then that's it. So I think they're gonna play like BTC. Buy the rumors, sell the news, and when they approve, I'm gonna short. I'm gonna out. I'm gonna out from my alts. I'm gonna out from BTC, and I'm gonna short. To be honest, because like I think they're gonna dump it. Because like learn from history, learn from the past. When Bitcoin approved, and then on the next 4 hour, 3 hour, they dump it right away. So I think I'm gonna short after that.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I remember a few weeks ago or 1 month ago, I remember Jay told us that probably they will have a really huge pump before June, but it might be a trap, right?
Yes, we are having it right now. We are having it right now. That's why like you saw like Lido, like oh my god, my Lido is up 40% from the bottom. Like Flocky and Pepe. Pepe is all-time high, you know. So that's why like right now I'm still feeling this is kind of a trap, you know, because like oh my god, the pump is like, you know, like hesitate, you know, like you know, just like it's because of driven by the ETF news. It's not like the pump by art season. And but there is one more thing. The pump is driven by BTC Dome, because like BTC Dome is cracked below. Let me check. So it's below. Let me check right now. BTC Dome is below 55 right now. So that's why like the arts can perform a little bit better. So that's why like one more rise for me, and then I'm out. I'm out.
I see, gotcha. Because you know, a lot of my friends they saw the ETH was rising, how to say, crazily, and they just bought in a lot of them. So, so would you think this trap will end in these 2 days?
If they approve tomorrow, yes. But if they delay it, maybe the price can stay, or maybe the price can have a little bit retracement, so we can buy more, and then like, you know, so
Okay,
but
cool.
yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you. Thanks very much, Jay.
Cheers.
Okay, very great and excellent sharing.
Cheers.
So next, Anya, hi, would you like to share something? Hi, Anya, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Or Tango or Boris?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, let me share my screen. 1 second. All right. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm just gonna be really brief. I do agree with Dylan assessment on the current Bitcoin price. I'll be just really fast and short. I do think that we're probably gonna see a little bit of consolidation on the upper side of this bar on Bitcoin, probably between 69 and 70. You know, if it can hold here and form a bull flag, we could potentially go back up and retest the all-time highs. I do think that that's where we're going to go short term, probably just to grab this liquidity here. And after that, we shall see if it's actually, you know, just a break and it then fails and goes back down. That could be a potential outcome of this active sequence we're seeing right now. So I'm not too excited about Bitcoin up here right now. I do think we are a bit greedy up at this level, so I'll be wary of a potential, you know, fake out instead of a breakout, because I think that the sentiment and the narrative is now shifted to Ethereum. You know, we've seen this huge bar on the ETFs rumors about, you know, having a better prospects of being approved. So I think that the market likes narratives, and they're gonna go over to this one now. So probably, and we actually can confirm that on the Ethereum against BTC chart. If you see this one, I've been talking about this one for a while. Said that, you know, we tried a couple of times to break this trend line, but you know, they got rejected both times. We're getting a third attempt here. This time, you know, if we want to you know, flip the narrative to Ethereum, we will need to hold above this this area right here. The longer it stays above the trend line, and you know, we could potentially see a move higher. If that's the case, we're going to start seeing Ethereum, you know, dominating the market for the next few months. That could be a possible scenario. I think Bitcoin made a move, the move already, and probably money, you know, smart money will be shifting to Ethereum. I also agree with Jay about the sell the news event. It did happen with the Bitcoin ETF, so it could happen with Ethereum as well. We could see if we get an approval, then we could see a sell the news kind of move. So I think that we could see 4K before the news is announced, and then we could probably pull back. So I'll be taking care of risk up here, and not just buying like crazy, because we are a bit overextended in my opinion right now. So the rest of the tokens, just a quick view of Solana. Made a big move here. And, there's a lot of talk about the Ethereum against Solana, because Solana took took the spotlight off of Ethereum lately. But then Ethereum, posted this this candle, and this whole candle is right about the whole Solana market cap. So, but anyways, I still think that Solana it's looking really good. Maybe a pullback to this area right here is viable in my opinion. So I'll be looking to buy there, not to buy up here. BNB as well looks good on the weekly. Looks like a bullish pattern to me. It needs to consolidate, making higher lows if you want to see a breakout. Otherwise, this could transform into a range. So basically, if you want to resolve this to the upside, this needs to hold the 50 EMA. It's a good measure here. So if we can make higher lows here and get tight, we could potentially see a breakout to higher levels. Probably the 695. What's the all-time high here? Is 691. Probably we can go to 700 on BNB if we get the volume. So those two, I'm liking them. What else do we have? We have FET as well. FET is breaking out as well. I'm actually just waiting a little bit of a pullback here. I think if we go back to retest these breakout on the trend line, that is buyable as well. But timing is everything on this market, because we already broke out. So there's no, you don't want to be caught chasing moves. Okay, so FET, if it pulls back a little bit lower, maybe to around this 240, 245 area, potential buy. And this one is, if we resolve this triangle here, we can go all the way back up to 344, 348, sorry, 349. So I'm liking those three. Oh, just one more thing. It's also, we have NVIDIA earnings call today after the market closes. So that could potentially be a trigger for the AI tokens mostly. In NVIDIA, well, they will need to come up with a really good report, because the stock is right about the all-time highs. So they will need a great report. But this could influence the AI tokens as well.
AI token. So do you think AI token will bullish again? Because the day before yesterday or yesterday, the I don't remember his name. It's really famous. VTalk, right? VTalk said he doesn't look better on meme coin on AI area. So what do you guys think?
I think that this NVIDIA earnings call will tell us a lot. Hold on, let me share it real quick once again. Let's just check it out real quick. So NVIDIA is right around the all-time highs here. At around 974. So it needs to beat expectations, needs to come up with a really strong report. If that happens, then we can definitely see push higher on the AI tokens. Having said that, it clearly looks a little bit overextended right now, even though this is a kind of a V-shaped recovery. So it's usually very bullish. And if you see this kind of reversal on a stock that already made this big move here, this means that there's still buying appetite for this. So we could potentially see a breakout if the report is good. And if that happens, I definitely think that's going to translate to the AI tokens. The AI tokens are still have room to go to the upside. I don't think it's the top is in for the AI tokens of the world, RNDR, FET, WLD, Tau, and some other. So, but yeah, it's good to use NVIDIA as a measurement of the AI space, I think. So it really depends on what the earnings is going to be. And after that, then you just measure measure the move, see how the market reacts, and and you act accordingly from there. It's difficult to say right now because we still don't have the report, but I'd rather just wait until the afternoon where it will be released.
I see, gotcha. Yeah, I agree with you. AI tokens still have room to go. Thanks very much. And we still have two guests here, and Anya and Boris. Who wanna talk first?
Yeah, I'll go really quickly. So I think everyone else has covered everything regarding Ethereum and Bitcoin. So let's just go over, I guess, the top coin for the week. Or yeah, this was like my biggest winning trade, which was Pepe. So I think we were even talking about this last week. Pepe was attempting breakout. It did kind of pull back initially below the previous high, but since I guess 2 days ago it did actually have a really solid breakout, and now it's clearly moving on to new highs. So on Sunday, or no, on Monday it was up. Let's measure this out. Monday it was up about 25%, and then yesterday another 25%. So in total it's up about 40-50% since the start of the week. So definitely one of the best performers. Apart from all of that, yeah, very, very short from me today because yeah, I agree with what Tango and Dylan and Jay said about all the other assets. But yeah, Pepe, just watch out for that one. If it pulls back, maybe back down to now I don't know how to pronounce this number, but like this area down here, then maybe that would be a good pullback spot. And then yeah, that's pretty much all I got for my top trending coins.
Okay, awesome. Thanks very much, Boris. So Anya, hi. Hi, Anya. Can you hear my voice here? Okay, it looks like it's okay. So let's move on the next part until Anya back to us and he can continue to share. So let me share the screen here. Okay, can everyone see my screen here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so this is very, very exciting event hosted by the CoinW recently, and it's very hot and very interesting, trust me. So this event is named is the CoinW Champions Arena Live, and this is the entry part. So you can click here, and I will explore the details of the event and help you guys to learn how to participate it and how to win the lucrative prizes, because there have you can see here the 1 million prize pool here is very, very exciting. And let's get started. So firstly, let's take a look at the overall situation of this event. And here is the Champions Arena. You can see this is a trade, collect, and trumps. And the CoinW Champion Arena consists of two main parts. The first is the trade with skill, and this one is the trumps with strategy. So in the trade with skill, let me click here. You can click here as well. And in here, you will experience intense competition in future and spot tradings with a prize pool of 800,000 USDT to be shared. And in here, you can see the trumps with strategy. So let me click. Is it a little bit slow? So let me try this one. Yeah, so here we are. And so in the trumps with strategy, you can collect the parallel star cards and have the chance to share the prize pool of over 200,000 USDT. And so let's back to the trade part. Hold a sec. So when we dive into the trade with skill in this challenge, you will have the opportunity to showcase your contract trading skills and stand a chance to win up to 600,000 in prizes, and skills and stand a chance to win up to 600,000 in prizes. And the event is divided into early bird and regular competition periods, allowing more and more players to participate. And also, in addition to future tradings, we also have spot trading part. So in this arena, you will be ranked based on the cumulative spot trading volume. So with a chance to share a prize pool of 200,000 USDT. So whether you are a novice or an experienced trader, there's a stage here for you to shine. So here is the early bird rewards. You can see this is the early bird phase and also the competition phase. And here's our really detailed information here. You can also see the leaderboard here. You can see your ranking and the prize pool. And also there's a rule, terms and conditions. So it's just very, very clear and detailed. So when talking about the strategy part, you can see in this segment, you can collect the parallel star cards by completing tasks. So here are the bronze card, the silver card, gold, and diamonds. So they complete the text to earn parallel cards, collect the 4 cards to claim your rewards here. And so here is the rewards. We can see there are 4 parts, right? So you can use them to redeem the generous prizes, and not only digital rewards, but also they are physical prizes await you. And here you go, the diamonds cards. Yeah. Also, I think this is a physical gift, so you can actually have. This is a bronze gift, so you can use 5 bronze cards to redeem. Here we go. It's already listed here. You can check it. And also, this is silver, gold one. The merchandise box is really interesting. It's very beautiful because I had one before. So it's very high quality, and I think this one is really attractive. the AirPods Pro, PS5, iPhone 15, and also the MacBook Pro. So yeah, also you can see there is a tag so you can participate it. Yeah, and so that's all. And finally, I want to remind everyone to pay attention to the terms and conditions in here. So here, ensuring the fairness and legality in the participation process. And the CoinW Champions Arena is an excellent platform to showcase your trading skills, and it is a really great opportunity to win lucrative prizes. So you can join here now, and we can see a lot of our friends and users have participated before. And so that you can see the leaderboard I showed to you guys on the previous page. Remember, yeah, there's a leaderboard, so you can see the ranking here. So yeah, that's all for Champions Arena part. So again, I hope everyone can actively participate in the event. You can showcase your trading skills and you can win the glory that belongs to you. So yeah, that's all. Thanks everyone, and happy to see everyone can join the event here. And let me change my screen. And let me see whether Anya is back to us. Wait a sec. So Anya, hi. Can you hear me?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you can.
I couldn't hear the other time. So, I couldn't hear the other time. All right, so let me just share my screen before we proceed. Okay. All right. I'm going to share my screen now. Just give me some few. Okay. All right. Can we see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to be talking do the analysis on ETH and also on BTC. Of course, we know that over the course of the beginning of this week, we had our BTC and the other crypto markets went very parabolic, and of course, due to the CPI news, and we know what CPI means, which is Consumer Price Index. CPI. We know that it has to do with the Consumer Price Index. So, which makes because it was positive, and it makes the crypto markets, the markets to go very, very parabolic here. And one of my other tokens that did very well this was ENS. In fact, ENS did about 40 to 70% increase. Okay, so but then let me just quickly do a little bit of analysis on ETH. I'm currently on a 3-hour time frame, so I'm going to delete something so that we can see it can be very, very clear. Okay, so let me just hide something so that it can be very, very clear as well. All right, so now this is a 3-hour time frame, but let me change it to a day. Now, if you take a look at it from March 12 rather, we've seen ETH move in a downward trend. Then on the 20th of May 19/May 20, then we saw the parabolic movement, which moved in an uptrend due to the CPI news. And if you take a look at the current market where it is now, you can see that you want to form, though it hasn't formed a ranging price yet, but it's kind of formed a level at this side, which is why I drew a box here. It's kind of forming a level at this side. Now, there are two possible scenarios that can happen. It could go in a consolidating price movement until there's a retracement, whereby you might see it go down to around 3,200, or it could break this high of 4,000 to 4,001. But then we know that this also depend on the type of traders you have. If you're a scalper, then that's when you should be bothered about the price movement, whether it's going in an upward or downward. But if you are a swing trader or you're a long trader, you're an holder, you really don't need to do much about it, because we are already in the bull market, even though the market have not started moving yet. Now, once there's wide adoption of the crypto market, of course, we see that there's ETH ETF around the corner, and the whole thing, whether it's going to be accepted or not. So by that time, so there's going to be mainstream adoption. Of course, there's already mainstream adoption, but this time around, there's going to be more, and the vote is very, very going to be loud out there. Now, and also we've been hearing about airdrops and that's just to tell us that, okay, they already incentivize people about the crypto space. So people that have left the crypto space are coming gradually back into the space. Yeah. So there are a lot of people that are going to push in their money. So if you're a long-term trader, or if you're an holder, or probably if you're a sports trader, now the best thing for us is just whenever there is a drawdown, you opt in, you buy. But if you're a future trader, yeah. So now what we do is that we are going to wait for either when you see that the market is overbought using the RSI techniques. If the market is overbought, then you opt in for a retracement. Then if the market is oversold, then you also opt in again for a quick profit. But now just taking a look at this, let me delete this. Just taking a look at this, we could see that the ETH market is kind of wanting to form a balance because of it's just we just have an uptrend, so it's kind of wanting to form a balance to either consolidate or for it to see it in a downtrend. So if there's going to be any downtrend, so I expected it to get to this level, because now don't forget that we are dealing with one day time frame. So I expected it to get to this level, then we have another push up back up. So now, and the bull run has not fully come into place, but then we are already in the bull market. So it's looking like the market is not really moving now, but we are in the bull market. So, and before it's prepared very well, we should also expect that there's still going to be another level of down market. And at that level, this is what we are going to be having. Let me do some. This is what we are going to be having. This is an example. We might see a level, a high, then go up again, then come down to retrace back, and then see that the uptrend will continue to form. So something like this already, okay, something like, even though this one is showing a downtrend, something like this, we are going to have it here. So since just like the beginning of this year, we saw there was a downtrend, an uptrend, there's going to be there was another trend. So there's also going to be another uptrend that will form. So that's for ETH market. So let's quickly check BTC. Let's quickly check BTC market, BTC USD. Okay. I'm not sure if I've removed the okay, I haven't. Yeah. So the current market space we are in. So it's still the same thing. So nothing changes. Some is also similar to ETH. Okay. Even though, you know, at the point we're all talking about Bitcoin halving, and Bitcoin halving has come in place. So what we are expecting now is that we should have a bullish trend for BTC. So at this range, so I put a mark here. If BTC is going to fall at all, if it's going to fall at all, it shouldn't pass this particular level here. So, and after this level, I don't see BTC going below this. So, and we are in for the bull. Okay. All right. So, and I said I was going to talk about another coin, which is ENS. Let me show us as well. ENS. Sorry, is it ENS? ET, let me see, Tana or something. Coming. Me some fuel. I don't think it's ENS. It should be ENA. Yeah. Well, it has even ranked 73. So let's take a look at it by current market cap. Now, this token, even despite it has 15 billion in total supply. Can we still hear me?
Yes.
All right. So looking at ENS, despite that, we still have about 15 billion in total supply and maximum supply. Let's take a look at the all-time low. The all-time low was 2 months ago at 0.5, and the all-time high was at 1.52%. As at yesterday, ENS did over 30, I think around 40 to 70%. Yeah. And why was that? Also as a result of the CPI, though. So it was also part of the thing that constitute to the movement. Even though it's a new token, so it's still going to move very parabolic. Now, this is not a financial advice, and this is not of course an investment advice. If you are going to get in, you have to do your due diligence very well. So you need to know what the token is all about. You know, whether it's a reward asset or whether it's an AI, whether it's a GameFi, you have to do your own research properly on it. Okay, but now just in conclusion with this particular token, let's quickly check some chain. Sometimes I like to do on-chain analysis, so I want to show something about this token. Yeah, currently the holders are very small. We have just 37,000 people holding this token. Yeah, and if you take a look at those who, we are going to see the percentage of this is a deploying address. Okay, this address is the deploying address. Okay, so there is still room for it to go due to the wide adoption of the crypto market. Okay, all right. So, I'm going to be putting a stop here so that we can continue on. So along the line, I'm still going to share my thoughts on the crypto market. All right, thank you very much.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Anya. It's very comprehensive and very patient to all of us because it's very, very detailed. Thanks again. So let's dive into our next part, which is our discussion part. So let me share my screen here. Hold on. Okay. So can you guys see my screen here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So our first question for today is ETH vs versus the SOL. So which one will be the most worthwhile investment in this bull market? What do you guys think?
All right, can I go first? Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, taking a look at it, if you are to compare the two, of course, ETH has been in the market far beyond, way beyond when we have Solana. Okay, but if you also look at what Solana has done in the market, yeah, you show that Solana has made a lot of people, crazily when it comes to cash now. Solana has made a lot of people money. Though. Likewise, the same thing as this week, though. And we need to take a look at what are they both building. Now, a lot of projects are being built on Solana and also on ETH. They are both layer 1 token. I mean, they are both layer 1 coin. That is, both have their own blockchain. Yeah. And Solana is very more comprehensive to understand compared to Bitcoin, even though the gas fee for Solana is very, very cheap. Yeah. And if you also take a look at it, the security aspect of ETH is very, very solid. Yeah, that of Solana is solid, but can't be compared to ETH. And also, if we take a look at Solana, like I said, it is very easy to build on Solana. And also, most especially, maybe because of the gas fee is cheap, you can have a lot of meme coin on Solana, which is going to be one of the reasons why we are going to have a very, very parabolic Solana, because a lot of projects can easily be built on it compared to ETH. And do you know what? Let me just share my screen so that I can show something. All right. Let me just share my screen.
Yeah. Let me stop.
Right. So, trying to share now. We're done. So we are going to take a look at where is it? We are going to take a look at the fundamentals. So let me go back to coin market. Oh, I pressed something. That's not what I want to press. Hold on. Let me go back to coin market. Can we still see my screen? Let me see the screen I'm sharing. I want to confirm. Oh, I'm sharing wrong screen. Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay, so let me open. I want to compare them based on fundamentals. Okay, because if you take a look at the technical, the maximum, so the maximum in terms of X now, the maximum ETH can give us is probably like maximum 10x. Yeah. Likewise, BTC, but for Solana, there is a possibility this time around if Solana is going to get to it's a possibility. I'm not saying that it's going to get there. It's a possibility. So now if you divide 2000 price divided by the current price, let's say 180. So that's about also 11.1x. So similar to ETH. But now let's take a look at this. Now, ETH circulating supply equates the total supply, right? And the maximum supply is infinity, meaning that more token can be produced. So let's take a look at Solana. Solana, the circulating supply is almost equal to total supply, and it also means that the maximum supply is also at infinity, meaning that more token can also be produced. But ETH has a lesser supply compared to Solana, right? And if you take a look at, let's go to the website. One of the basic things that we need to check, because once there's website, you can easily say, now you say powerful for developers, fast for everyone. Start building on Solana. So let's take a look at ETH as well. Let's take a look at ETH as well. I hope the website. Okay. Ethereum is a community-run technology. Find the cryptocurrency and thousands of centralized applications and the likes. So it's also for builders as well. But now, if you are also going to look at the volume, of course, in time of trading volume, we have ETH supersede Solana. But in terms of building, very easy to understand. We have Solana, and if you're a Web3 analyst here, especially if you're an on-chain analyst, you're going to understand that Solana is very, very easy to be built on, for projects to build on Solana compared to ETH. Apart from the fact that Solana use Move, why ETH makes use of what's the name of this tool now? Just like the way we have Python, we have Move. So Solana make use of I've really forgotten that now, but not Move. So now Move is more able to move. You can build more on Move compared to that of ETH. Okay, so but when it also comes in terms of price, we can with $1,000 you can still afford to buy about 2 or 3 Solana compared to ETH. But when it comes in terms of security, ETH is far more secure than Solana. So now we are going to look at, we are going to judge now. So there are basic things that we need to judge depending on the individual. Are we going to look at the security aspects? Are we going to look at the X that we can get from it, that is the maximum profit you can get from it? Or are we also going to look at the fast transaction that can occur from it? And are we also going to look at the gas fee, at the congestion? There was a period that we had a congestion also on Solana blockchain. But still, I think it took about 3 days for transactions to go through, yeah, on Solana. So these are the things that we need to compare. Now, in my own opinion, for now, I'm still going to pick ETH over Solana. Why? Because of the security. But when it comes to in terms of project building, let's say I want to create meme tokens, I will pick Solana over ETH. So depending on the angle we are coming we are coming from and depending on the perspective. All right, so thank you very much. Thank you. I will stop sharing now.
Thank you very much, Anya. Thank you for your impressive sharing here. So about this question, I think Anya includes a lot of information and that's very comprehensive. So our guests, Jay, Boris, Tango, Anya, would you like to add something up here?
Okay. What's the question again?
Oh, no. Sorry about that. I'm asking whether Jay, Boris, and Tango want to add up more things about this question.
I think we're good right now because Anya is already covered it all. But if you ask me, I'm gonna like pick it same like Anya because like all Sol have, but I don't get me wrong, I love Sol. I'm invest Sol from back then ago, but for the ecosystem, I'm gonna choose it because like it is more project than Solana because like all Solana had is all shitcoin, you know, like with anything like. But don't get me wrong, I love shitcoin too. But for fundamentals, I love it better than Solana. That's it.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Jay. Tango and Boris, you want to add something up here? Okay, so
Yeah, I'll say I'm gonna go with Ethereum because simply because it doesn't have any outages like Solana sometimes does. So that's kind of like a red flag for me on the Solana network. And it is still the number 2 asset after Bitcoin. So I'll go with Ethereum.
okay. Yeah, that's very makes sense. So how about Tango? Would you stand Ethereum, ETH, or Solana? Which side?
Yeah. I would also go with Ethereum. I mean, from a technical perspective, I mean, I do think there's a great risk reward opportunity right now on Ethereum, for the price to increase. You know, whereas Solana already made a huge move, so I think it's probably we're gonna probably see an expansion on price on Ethereum moving forward in the next few months, and so that's what I'm seeing, you know, in the charts. But from a project standpoint, I really don't have an opinion because I don't use you know, I'm not a user of the Solana network. I've used Ethereum a couple of times. I used the network and stuff like that. You know, I do think that, you know, it has just a much bigger base, Ethereum than Solana does. So if the market has to choose one, you know, we'll see it reflected on the price first, of course. But I think Ethereum has a clear advantage over Solana.
Okay, thanks very much, Tango. Okay, so that's quite comprehensive. And about ETF question, I think in the previous question we already answered, so let's just jump it. So PYTH, very old friend here. And we all know on Monday, PYTH Pi unlocked 141% of its circulating tokens. Despite this, it surged over 20% aimed. Oh, looks like I just awake my Siri. 20% amid the crypto market upswing. So the question is, can this increase be sustained? What do you guys think?
Okay. Okay, so let me show us something as well. Can we hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so let me show us something. Okay, so let's see this. Let's take a look at this. Height. sometimes my network is doesn't really work, so just have to okay. Height network. So let's take a look at the investing. So, despite the fact that we have despite the fact that we have the market unlock, which happened on the 20th of May, 2024. This is it. Let me show us. Past. Let's go on the 20th of May, 2024. No, it is, or if we are to look at it, we also expect a market drawdown, isn't it? Yes. But if you take a look at what the token that was being unlocked, what is meant for, we definitely going to know that it's not something that will really cause the market to go deep. Number one is for the ecosystem growth. So 21.6% of the token went for the ecosystem growth. Now we also have publishers reward, 24.4% goes to that. We also have protocol development. Now, there are two major things that is very, very important here. Now, which is the ecosystem growth and the protocol development. So meaning that half of the money that was being released was even spent back on the project. So instead of us to have, I didn't mean that the whole token that was being released went to either private sale or publishers reward, then that's a massive trouble. Because for those who got it on it at the private sale, they must have seen a larger profit and decide to sell off. But because of it is not just meant for private sale alone or for reward alone, it is also meant for the ecosystem growth and the protocol development, which is about 50% of the token went for the development of the project. So as a result of that, we could not have a massive dump. Rather, we also had a pump, about 20% pump, despite amidst the CPI news that came out. So it came in such a way that it was a favorable event for the token. So for us to have a dump for the project, the ecosystem growth and the protocol development have to be taken out of it. It's not, we won't have to include it. But since the amount of token that was being released is not just meant for the private sales alone, and it's also not just meant for the rewards alone. So it was able to control the effects it could have had on the project. Okay, because the other tokens is used to build the project the more. All right, so that's just the basic analysis I can give on that. All right, thank you very much. I will stop sharing now.
Okay, thank you very much, Anya. Thank you for your impressive sharing here. Okay, so let me share my screen. To be honest, we can see some of our audience's comment, and actually, I think the ICC and also the ETF thing is still very hot. So we have audiences wanted to know about the ETH price. So they wanna to know how can we predict the price movement of ETH for this week, and whether it is a good time to buy it right now. So what do you guys think about this question? Boris, what do you think?
No, I don't think it's a good time right now because there's going to be a lot of volatility going going into the decision on Friday, and they're saying that there's a 75% chance of an approval, which aren't as high as I think it was like 90% for the Bitcoin ETF. So, and then also I was reading, even if it does get approved, that doesn't mean it's going to be launched right away. And the whole thing is it's really just a political decision. And as you guys know, there's an election coming up in the US soon. So all of these decisions are being driven by political motivations. So I think there's going to be some unexpected things that are going to happen. And I wouldn't say right now is the best time to be buying Ethereum.
Yeah. So Boris, are you with Jay about this opinion?
Um, oh, sorry, I can't really see what that's saying.
She mean I'm calling for by the rumor sell the news event.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Well, I guess in the short term, but uh, but I mean, if you look at what happened with the Bitcoin ETF launch, at first, yeah, it was like sell the news for about a week. But then afterwards, we started getting all the ETF flows coming in. So maybe initially it'll be sell the news, but then once once the ETF flows start coming in, assuming that people want Ethereum in their portfolio, then actually I think it could go up and go to a new all-time high. But again, that's gonna depend on if the ETF actually gets approved. If it doesn't get approved, then it's just gonna be, well, yeah, if it doesn't get approved, then it's gonna be sell the news either way.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, really makes sense. I I really heard, some infos, not info, some opinions, and they said because the ETF has to be approved because we are still in a bull market. So if now it is the bear market, then we really don't know it or really have no idea about whether the ETF will approve. But because we're in a bull market, so it has a lot of the percent that ETF will be approved. So about this opinion, what do you guys think?
I'm kind of agree with that because like since BTF is approved, so why they don't approve like e easily, because like back then, Gary Gensler and those stupid dude, they went for the like some drama, you know, like some Korean drama, and then like reject, and then like postpone, reject, postpone, and then like to to make the market is like unstable, and then like suddenly Bitcoin started to pumping, and then like I saw like, oh, okay, I think the price is gonna price in. So and then like on the X, there's some news like pop up like and rumor like it's gonna be approved. So I think this time they're gonna make easily since there's gonna be on September, I think on September 8th, there's gonna be like US presidential vote. So I think they're gonna make easy because like uh I don't think they're gonna make it hard this time because yeah.
Okay, thanks very much, Jay. I hear some voice. Who's talking? Okay, so anyone wants to add more things about ETF things or ETH or the price?
Now, I basically agree with what Jay said. Like, with the Bitcoin ETF, there was a lot of like, I don't know, just back and forth. It was delayed, and there was some reason. There's always like some reasoning for why it would be like not approved, and there's a lot of back and forth. But yeah, I think this time it might go quicker just because, um, yeah, just because of political reasons. Because either way, like yesterday it was announced that the Trump campaign, they're gonna start accepting crypto donations. So I think if Gary Gensler wants to have a job when if Trump gets elected, he should, be as pro crypto as he can be. And then I guess even with Biden, because he's trying to get the youth vote. So, younger people do like crypto. So like really actually like both parties would want, I think both parties in the United States would want well, I don't know. It's complicated, but I think in general it would be a better political decision to actually get it approved.
Yeah, that's really great. And we're right actually, because we cannot see or predict the political part, and that is really unpredictable. So that's really makes sense. And thanks very much, Boris and Jay. Very impressive sharing, and the opinions is always that great. And about today's our discussion, Anya and Tango, do you want to add more things?
Oh, okay. I totally agree with Boris and Dave. Okay, I totally agree.
Okay. Okay. So actually we still have one question. It's about the something minds of the traders, but I think today's our impressive traders already share a lot of their opinions and thoughts, and also their experience and told us a lot of things. So I think if you are really unfamiliar with the crypto world, or don't know how to do, or feel confused about the market trends right now, and you can listen our live stream here, and or you can see the recording in the YouTube. They have it actually. And that's all. Thank you all for joining us today. And I bet today's live stream is very important for our audiences and this market. So thanks again, Anya, Boris, Jay, Tango, and also Dylan. Thanks for your all the sharing, the really valuable insights on the crypto, and the trade is very, very important for all of us. And be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and our awesome guests. Follow their Twitter account, and we have live stream next week this time also. And please also I have to remind you guys, you can join the any am I pronounced right? The event, arena event in CoinW. You can check it in CoinW official website there, and you can share all your informations and knowledge, and you have the chance, you really have the chance to win the prize. It's really huge, and good luck, everyone. And please stay safe and take care about your spot. Good luck. So last but not least, overall, I'd like to thank everyone for joining this really inspiring discussion today. Please take care and see you next time. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.
See you guys.
Bye. See ya.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Yeah, bye guys. All right, bye.
Bye, Jay.